Well, hi guys and welcome. This is Stuart again from Zadel Property Education. I'm joined with Australia's rapid renovation guru, Naomi Finlay. Gnomes, how you going?
Yeah, I'm great, Stu.
We are sitting on the couch. We're reflecting on the reno that was, the challenge that we put to Naomi. We got the house. She hadn't even seen the house. We'll pay for it. You reno it. You got a short time. Here's your budget. Off we go. So
It was a challenge.
we're sitting here at the end, and it's, by the way, it's 3 hours away from you.
It is.
So we're sitting here reflecting now on some of the lessons. And a big part, because I did a lot of the legwork in town, because this was somewhat in the vicinity of our office, this property, locally, and I was able to facilitate a lot of the legwork, the manual work, some of the bits and pieces. But I want to put both a shout out and congratulate you on the trade group and the Power Pass from Bunnings. We'll certainly give them a mention here, and all the other suppliers in your trade group. So.
Absolutely.
We've got the, what do you call the card in your course?
So we have a trade and wholesale discount card, and it's with a pile of amazing bespoke and national suppliers around the country that really feed in, not only to make sure that people never pay the dirty R word,
retail,
they never pay the retail ever again, but also so that you have quality products that you know are going to create profitable spaces, not just pretty spaces. So we've got amazing carpets in this property from Carpet Court. We have fantastic paints, quality paints on the walls from Bristol and Taubman's. Bathrooms are looking cracking with Beaumont tiles. Like, they are looking sensational. Shout
out to my mate Rod in the warehouse down at Tarrant Point.
You know him well.
He was great. He was fantastic. Like, tiles are heavy.
Yeah, they are.
And I did a video on that of why I was picking them up as opposed to getting them delivered. But Rod was fantastic.
Yeah, but that's actually a really good thing to mention, because the amount of people that go in like a little hatchback to pick up 2 bathrooms worth of tiles and get pleasantly or unpleasantly surprised when they find out they need to make like 10 trips if their car's quite small, just because of the weight. Yeah,
or replace their axles.
Yeah. One or the other.
It is a little bit like that. Now, a couple of interesting things. It actually makes you feel great. I was going to say, when I'm in Bunnings and at the end when my power pass, it's just fantastic. And do you know what? Like the discounts on the stuff that I bought was between 15 and 10% most things.
That's really good.
Now that was definitely over $1,000 we've saved. Probably a lot more. Yeah,
Easily.
Probably a lot more if I added up. But here's the interesting thing.
I'll add it up for him.
You know, our power pass was better than the tradesmen on site. Some of our tradesmen on site, I was comparing bits and pieces with them because they were buying stuff at Bunnings as well, and wholesalers and stuff.
That is cool.
And we were getting better discounts than the tradesmen, so don't.
So we should probably mention, so it's not a normal Bunnings Power Pass that you have with the group. We have a custom pricing agreement with Bunnings that all our students get the custom pricing agreement that we've negotiated, that I've negotiated with Bunnings, attached to your commercial Power Pass that you may already have, or that you could apply for with Bunnings to do your renovations with. And that's cool.
No wonder my builder was going, Stuart, I can go to Bunnings, or would you like to go?
You're going to know I'm out. I like it.
Yeah. The blinds as well, one of our suppliers, you've got a great idea there. I found the wardrobes we mentioned this in an earlier video, but I found a wardrobe company that I'd worked with many years before, back in my sort of gym days when I was moving a whole lot of boxes and stuff. And they were for custom built. They were
phenomenal.
Virtually as cheap as, or as good as, price of the pre-built Bunnings type stuff. So we had custom built stuff, guys. We had it quoted and installed within 5 working days.
Easily. It was
and
actually
for a similar, well, they could have done it quicker. I had to push them back because of the painting.
The painting.
Yeah, we won't talk about the painting. So that was amazing. But now, because of students, that now goes in the Reno trade group.
Absolutely. So, and we even picked up the new window coverings.
Yes,
through here.
That's what I was leading to.
Yeah, sorry.
Blinds. Yeah, that's what I was waiting for you to on that one. So do you want to tell them about that?
Yeah.
Don't name the...
Oh, we can. It's out.
Okay, cool.
It's out.
They're in the group.
They're in the group.
Cool.
So we've just hatched up I should start at the beginning. A really important thing to make sure that you always do is finish your renovations well. Nothing worse than a half renovated house. And when people are coming through and there's paint on the driveway, or there's, drop cloths piled on the back deck, because it screams, I've just renovated. You actually want them just to see the house as a home. And one of the things that if you leave off your window furnishings, you can present that unfinished look. And as I've mentioned in one of the other videos about this property, we left our mission brown windows. And so it was really important that we invested in our window coverings to bring this property up to the nearly $1 million price point that I feel it heavily sits at.
Yeah. And don't worry, Mission Brown will be back. We're going to be ahead of the curve, Gnomes.
And he's dreaming. So anyway, so we found this amazing relationship with DIY Blinds Online, and they actually will not just only price match any other window covering supplier, but they will beat by 10% for Rapid Renovation Formula students.
Wow.
Which is really cool.
Wow, that's huge.
You know what's also really cool is they're all Australian made.
Yeah.
And their blinds have a 2-day turnaround.
That's phenomenal.
It's phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. And they distribute around the country. So I am so pumped. They literally only just came on board when we found them with this project, and I am so excited.
That excites me because I think Australians do stuff at least the best in the world, if not the best in the world. And I don't understand why everything has to be imported and all that. I mean, I understand its price and labour and stuff, but here's an Australian company that
matching it and beating it.
Beating it and leading it.
Yep, absolutely.
That's exciting, and we're part of what we're doing here is, you know, funding that as well by promoting it.
Yep. And let's face it, Rapid's really important to me.
Well, Rapid's everything. You've got
Rapid
the holding
is
costs.
Everything.
It's not just the holding costs. You've got the rent costs.
Yep.
So in the next video, we're going to talk about the rent rather than right now.
Okay, cool.
But anyway, every week this property gets delayed, if it happened, it's another $650 a week.
And you know the other reason Rapid's really important?
In lost rent.
True. The Rapid is really important because just like we have a jigsaw of team members, we have a jigsaw of timeline. And so when someone drops a cog and something doesn't get here when it's supposed to, the knock-on effect of that across the team, and part of that is about respect. One of your jobs of running a reno site is to make sure that your team is respected.
Yes.
And so to make sure everything's coming in quickly and on time ensures that no one is put out of place. You're respecting your team's time.
And it's very important, especially when you're doing polishing floorboards like us, because basically the house gets locked down for almost a week.
Lockdown.
Yeah. They've got to sand for a day, 2 days, depending on what supplier you use. Then they've got to 3 coats in 3 days, a weekend or whatever.
And then you have to cure. So never, ever, don't ever get excited. This is a success tip. Please refrain from getting excited, going, wow, they look amazing, and my socks don't mark them. The minute you put a heavy piece of furniture on an uncured floor, you'll regret it.
Yeah.
So always allow cure time.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right.
We'll be back.
We done on that one?
We're done.
All right. Hope you got something out of that. Catch you soon.
Bye.
Bye for now.